Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have my prank rock build for you guys. This Saturday I played a 3v3 event with my buddies John and Kalen. We ended up coming in 6th place. Just wanted to give a shout out to Distant Coder's team, which was Distant Coder, Pack, and Susu for getting first. Absolutely insane, well deserved. I decided to play this deck because I actually couldn't get my hands on Shaddolls, so I decided to play this last minute. This deck is a lot of fun. Would fully recommend if you don't mind dropping the $100 something on researchers. The deck is fairly cheap as well if you don't max rarity or nothing. So yeah, I just wanted to also give a shout out to Red Dragon, my sponsors of the channel. Super amazing guys over there. If you ever want to buy sealed product, make sure to check them out. Use the Moose YGO10 for 10% off your entire order of sealed product. And yeah, I think it's time to get into it. So first, we got Triple Researcher, Triple Seeker, and Triple Analyzer. You need to see these guys. The heart and soul of the deck. Obviously, it's, you know, Adamantipator. My other two, I play 2 Waters. This just draws you into an extra hand trap, an extra an extra extender. It's just very solid. Plus, it's a water if you can't really go into needle fiber, so it's very solid. Next, we got 3 Roxies, 1 Fansies. A lot of people have been telling me to play the water one. The only reason I don't is because I play Leonite. Leonite gives me a very good follow-up in Signs or just another name, which is very solid. And just having the Fire Engrave, you're able to resummon Raptite for a DD Crow on their turn. You're always going to have a Fire and a Wind, as Doodle is a Wind. This also just gives you a draw, gets rid of like a dead Gamma or like a dead second copy, you know, dead Parallel Exceed. There's a lot of cards that can be very dead in your hand. They just get rid of that, give you a new card, give you a Link 1 plus a level 4, which is always super solid. Triple Doki, just a very good generic starter, non-tuner rock monster. It also is just an extender. Like, this card just does everything. Being a level 2 as well lets you go into Herald early if you aren't able to hit your Guardian, which is very good. Next, we got Triple Guardian and Triple Supplier. Very like needed cards in this deck. It's just getting the this as an extender from hand after you get nibbed or something. So what you usually want to do is keep this and Exceed in hand if you're trying to read a nib, and if you're not able to get Guardian on the field early enough. So you can just go summon this, summon Masquerena up top, go Exceed into Gallant, and then you just continue your combo as per usual. There's just a lot of ways to play around nib. Sometimes you can't, and you have to play into it, but you know, happens. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Next we got Triple Parallel Exceed. This card is absolutely disgusting. This plus, say, Dragite is basically full combo as long as your Researcher doesn't miss. This plus Ash is basically full combo. It does so much for the deck. Next, we have the hand traps. Play 3 Ash, 3 Gamma, obviously with the driver. This is mostly for Virtual World. I was thinking of cutting these so I don't have to play driver for Lancias, which has been a lot more a lot more prevalent this format, with Virtual World being very good. But this, like, it's just super high impact. Either one would be realistically good, but Lancia lets you not play the driver, which in some cases is a bit better. Obviously, you're not always going to be going with Virtual World, but it is very good against the deck. Spells, we have Triple Signs, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 E-Telly, and 1 Upstart. 6 spells, 34 monsters. It's 40 cards. Perfect. Yeah, I really wouldn't change this like at all. Sorry for moving everything too much. or saying the same words too much. Kind of tired, no cap. Extra deck, we got 1 Raptite, 1 Leonite, 1 Dragite. You have to play all 3. The 1 Savage is what I usually go for first. And then on my next turn, I'll go for Dragite, bounce all their stuff. It's also a spell trap negate, which is very strong. And last synchro is 1 Herald, very solid negate to play through Nib. Links, we have the 1 Almirage, very key if you have Exceed. The 1 Meow Meow with the Doodle. So obviously this is what you go into. Sometimes you don't even need to use this to make Appaloosa, so you're able to just tribute it off, put this in Roxy's back, so you have another draw next turn, plus an extra rock if you don't have one in hand for Guardian at the end phase, which is always very, very solid. 1 Masquerena and 1 Needle Fiber for the last Link 2s. These are necessary. This, especially against Zoo, you always want to go into this. Get rid of their normal summon with the Unicorn. Just overall, this is just very good removal. Don't really have much to say about that. The Link 4s with Appaloosa and Borrelsword. I was playing Access Code, and then I realized it's not that good in this deck. Obviously, you're gonna have a lot of different attributes in your graveyard with the Doodle, the Bow. Is that no, not Bow? The Meow Meow. Sorry. But overall, it's like if they're able to break your board, I feel like you're losing regardless. Or if they're able to break it semi, you should win. But if they do break it, you should lose. Like if they have Dark Ruler or something. And then last 2 cards, we got the Gallant Granite and the Abyss Dweller. This is just very good, this format. We can't use King Long, they can't use Shaddoll effects. Overall very good, and this is full combo if you're able to get to it with Researcher. Next side deck, we got the 1 Pancratops. I feel like this was very necessary, especially with Border Eldritch going around. My locals a bit more and more, so Pancratops is just very necessary. Just special attack border, and then I can play. Triple DD Crow. This card overall very good. You can get rid of Eldritch Traps. You can get rid of their Alistair, their Invocation, even if they don't negate it for some reason. Or if you realize they don't have any cards in hand for their Merkaba, but they just had to go last resort, Overall, it's very good. This just hits a lot of decks. This is a weird one, but I played 1 Nib. This is kind of just a filler, but it actually did come up during the tournament quite a lot. It's searchable if necessary going first. You almost never have it going first, but it is searchable. Overall, Nib is just a very good card. I just couldn't find space to add more. Triple Lancia. Obviously, it's very good. Triple Dark Ruler. Nothing to complain about here. Dark Ruler, just negate your board, break it super easily. Then we got the Triple Cosmic. It's just very good against stuff like Eldritch, stuff like Schism. Winda is very scary for this deck, so you'll usually go like Pank this, and this. Like you just don't want to lose to win like 1 card, like basically FTK versus this deck. So you get this, put in 7. It's very, very easy to side out, especially with the Prank Kids being 4 whole cards. You got the Upstart, you got the E-Telly. Super easy to side in this deck. So yeah, overall, this deck, super duper fun. Once again, shout outs to Kevin, Pack, and Susu for winning the event. Amazing guys. Make sure to go check out their Twitch channels. And yeah, once again, shout outs to Red Dragon. Check them out. The Moose YGO10. You know what it is. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe. And thank you guys. I'll be with you once again soon. Peace.